Yes.
First impressions after the game.
Yeah. I think defensively we did 3 good quarters. And then offensively we really struggle. After the second quarter, they are a very physical team. Referees allow a lot of contact on both sides. I'm not criticizing referees, so they allow a lot of contact. So it was hard to get to the paint. And we had some open shots that we miss. And sometimes basketball is like that. You create opportunities to have an open shot. They collapse the paint. You swing the ball. We had some open shots. And we miss. We try to play fast. But, sometimes the game doesn't go the way you want, and you don't have the confidence to keep playing fast the way we want. And the last quarter was everything for them, for Red Star. They did a great job. They made some tough shots. I think McIntyre at the beginning made a couple of tough shots where you don't expect, and then Kana, Nedovic, they can create those tough shots, and their bigs always, a little floater here, a couple posts here, so they always trying to mine you slowly during the game, which is a good team. It's a great team. It's a team that is built to win this whole thing. So, like I say, but the most thing, I'm proud of my guys, how they fought.
Thank you, Coach. Is there any question for Coach Splitter? Of course, introduce yourself before the question.
Stefan Lazaric, Portal Telegraph. Coach, good evening. You have a lot of experience as a player. Can you say something about atmosphere? Did you ever feel something like this in Belgrade Arena tonight?
This is awesome. I wish we could have this every game. You guys are lucky, to have fans like this and really push the team and knows basketball, knows how to pressure the referees. It's special. I think there's a few other places like this, but not many in the whole world, so it's special.
Coach, good evening. Stefan Acevski, Portal. I want to ask you about, this is your 5th loss in a row in EuroLeague. Do you think that maybe that hype about Paris at the beginning of the season maybe created some kind of pressure on your players during the season? Everyone started talking about you, Schwartz, Hiffy, and so on. Or is this just, ups and downs that every team had or will have during the season? Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think we are, let's say, bothered by the hype, if that's the question. I think there is, of course, people knowing us better. I think they respect us better. They prepare the games better. It was a little bit of, bad luck a couple games, bad shooting nights. But, it's part of the game. There's momentums. Just like in the game, there's momentums that teams get. Like tonight, Red Star got a momentum after the second quarter, and they just keep that momentum. And we had a great momentum with 10 wins in a row. Now we're struggling. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. We don't want to be on this situation. But I see, the team fighting, the team competing, not giving up at any time. And then that's why I said when I first talked tonight that I'm proud of them, because once you lose that fight, then when the team is broken. But we are not broken. We just lost a game.
You changing a lot of people. I thought sometimes the guys saw hockey on ice, not basketball. 4 players out, 4 in. What's your tactical mind about that?
Yeah, that's my philosophy. As I want them to give maximum effort in the court, so they basically know how many minutes they're going to play. 4 minutes. Okay, give you max 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes to go there, give your life for this team, and then you're going to have 3-4 minutes to rest. So that's basically the whole idea, and to be aggressive and to play fast and go for every offense rebound, pressure full court. I mean, it's not a secret that this is what we try to do.
Good evening, Coach. Konstantin Mlađenović, Gradska Info. Now you told the basic game plan for your team, but is it, the main question is it sustainable in the long run? Do you think this style of basketball can lead you where you want to be at the end of the season? Do you think maybe the opponents have read it, seemingly that you're fifth loss in a row here in Belgrade?
Well, you know, it's easy to do that question now that we lost 5 in a row. Nobody say anything when we won 10. Now everybody's going to question this. I respect it. I mean, this is the type of question you guys got to do. I'm just going to believe on what I think is the best for this team. And the way we play aggressive and to bring energy, it's hard to keep TJ short for 12 minutes in a row, pressing full court. It's insane. It's insane. There's no way any human being can play as fast as TJ Shorts with 175, pressure full court, go at max, play every pick and roll, guard every pick. You know, it's insane. So I have to do this. I have to do this because of the players that I have and the way the team is built, and they are used to this. So that's the reason.
Coach, I have another one. This is your first job as head coach of some club. This is first season of Paris in EuroLeague. Are you satisfied with your season so far? If anyone offered you at the start of the season, would you accept 11 wins and 8 losses in 19 games?
I'll say it'll be a decent season. I'm not saying this is a tricky question because the way I see basketball is, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even see the standings. I don't know who is first, second, third, last. I don't need to know. But all I know is who I'm playing next, who I just play. Like right now, I'm thinking about Bourg-en-Bresse, and it'll be Sunday, 7 o'clock, Adidas or Crvena. So I have to do that. If I start to think the macro of basketball, if I start to think, well, my philosophy, then I put in doubt my whole team. I'm sure what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to do to be or have the best chances to win a basketball game.
Marko Ljubirović, MaxBet. Coach, when we talk about atmosphere and preparation for it, how was Carlos Marko, your assistant coach, were helpful in that? And Duško Ivanović's son is also in your staff, so did they talk you anything about that, preparing for this kind of environment?
Well, they told me, I knew from before, from watching games. I also played here in Belgrade, but not against Red Star, against Partizan. So it's similar type of environment. So I know what was waiting was. But just talking about my assistants, I think they're doing a tremendous job. Carlos, Steph, Julius, Bienvenu, they all doing a tremendous job. This is, guys, we play every 2 days, and they got to do the whole work, the scout, the preparation, print papers for the players. So Carlos is being an MVP, Julius, Steph, BK, I love those guys, and I need their help to the end of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
konferencijom. Pred vama je trener naše ekipe, gospodin Janis Veropoulos. Coach, another very important and huge win for our team.
I want to congratulate the players for the win. We play against a very dangerous team, a team that had already 6 wins away. But our good defense was the key to win the game. We succeeded. One team that scored as an average 86.1 points, 86 points, let's say, to score only 69. And this is the reason why we won the game. Tactically, I think we were not good in the first quarter. We get caught in their rhythm. But after we calmed down, it was very important that in the second quarter we came back and we tied the game in the halftime. And in the second half, step by step, we won the game. As you can see, the second quarter we received only 14, third quarter only 13. And I think that was the difference, how we came back to the game, our defense. And of course, when you have good defense, also you score on offense. Congratulate to the players. I want them to stay focused. We must continue to stay humble, work hard, improve in moments that we can improve, and in parts that we can improve, and continue game by game. We continue only one game at a time. I say this because I want to answer your questions that you will make to me. Before I finish, I must support our fans because today really we feel them on the court with their voice, how much they support the team. And the atmosphere was excellent, a great atmosphere, and we thank them with all our heart. We want them again with the same way, not throwing inside, just with their voice to help the team. We have a long way to go. We go step by step, and in every step we want our fans in our side, in a good moments like now, but also in bad moments. Thank you.
Izvolite sa vašim pitanjima.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
First of all, did Paris surprise you on your team at the end and the beginning of the game? And you probably took that time out to say to your players, we don't want to play in their rhythm. After that, you played a long possession. And that's the first question. And the second one is about the role of Cody at that period of the game.
I don't think that they surprise us because we know how they play. This is their style. The problem was that we were nervous on offense and we missed some open shots, some layups, some miscommunication on offense that created a nervousness and gave easy points on transition from the other side. This is their style anyway. So yes, we must play good defense, but if you are not good on offense, also this can hurt your game against them. So in the beginning we were not surprised because we know how they play. Tactically we knew what we have to do. But when we start to produce on offense, our defense gets stronger and this goes vice versa. So this is what happened exactly. About the role of Cody, was excellent today, one of his best games. I think he controlled the team really good. He organized the team and he scored wherever he had to score. And he's our main point guard and I'm very happy that we signed him. One more game that he's here for us. And this is a reason why we pay buyout for him to sign him, because he's a good player.
Rado.
Good evening, Rada Nikolić Sport Club, Χρόνια πολλά, Mr. Sferopoulos.
Hvala puno. Sresan Božić.
And I want to ask you, you have mentioned Red Star has historical chance until the end of this season of EuroLeague, but don't mention you will go. I know that you will go step by step, game by game, but tell us something about such a beautiful schedule. 10 games in Belgrade, only 4 games away, as I can remember.
Yes, you are right about the schedule, but as you see, nowadays in EuroLeague you can win away more easy than 20 years ago. You remember 20 years ago you go away, most likely most the teams with the fans, with the referees, with this, you are losing. Now it's not like that. So every game is open. If you don't play good, you can lose. And small details are judging the results. For sure, we want to protect our home court, and this is what we will try to do. But it's a long way, and I don't want to see so far. I just want to see next game that we play Dubai.
Can you tell us something about condition of Ognjen Dobrić, physical condition?
Yes, I spoke with him in the morning practice. I didn't use him, but he's in a procedure after his injury. He needs some games to find his rhythm. He's not in his best game shape. That's why I didn't risk to put him today. For sure, I count on him a lot.
And one more question. I don't want to discuss your conception, but why you haven't given a chance to Luka Mitrovic, because he celebrates a small jubilee, 500 games in the.
I didn't know this, but he will have the chance, Luka, to play. As the game went, I tried to use the players that I believe that they fit more to the athleticism of them. I'm not saying that Luka is not athletic, but the way of playing of our opponents forced me to use these lineups.
Thank you.
Good evening, Coach. Konstantin Mazilovic, Gradski Info. To follow up on the last question about Luka, today the big man, as in all previous matches in Spain, proved maybe better perimeter defenders than the guards. Is this the blueprint that you set in the beginning of the season, that you want big men who can answer on that switching defense that you force and that can guard these smaller players? We saw them guard Marcus Howard. We saw today Polombo and Petrushev switch on shorts many times, Hifi, and they couldn't score against them. How big is it an advantage for Zvezda?
It's big advantage when you have athletic big guys and big guys that they can defend against the guards. I think, you know, with Petrushev adding in the middle of the season together with Bolomboy, Luka can guard also the guards, and John Brown can guard in the perimeter. We have a lot of players that they can defend like that, so this is big weapon for us. And I agree that playing this type of defense gives us a lot.
Good evening, Coach. Stefan Acevski, Sportal. First of all, congratulations on
Thank
an
you.
important victory tonight. I want to ask you about the contract you signed a few days ago, you and your staff. So how important is that for you that you saw now with the contract that the club is behind you, that everyone supports you and your team before crucial games in this season? Thank you.
First of all, I want to thank one more time our president, Mr. Dercelic, for the extension of the contract, and of course everybody who was in favor of this move from the club, management, members of the board, the president of the board, the ex-president. To me, this shows a big stability for the club, but also to me. Excuse me. Sorry. And this shows stability and this shows continuity. We have a program, we have a dream for our club, and we want to continue together to fulfill our dreams. This is the way how to do it, and we will do our best from this year, of course, and the next 2 years to bring the club in the top level of EuroLeague.
And commitment. I need to say, coach was very sick last couple of days, and he hold on everything. It's on to me to say that.
Okay. Second time.
Second time, yes.
Good evening, coach. Stefan Lazajic for Porta Telegraph. First of all, congrats on the win. I would like to follow up one on previous questions about your team and your schedule. A couple of games ago, we talked here, and you say that it's so tough for you because there's a lot of traveling, a lot of injuries and everything. Now you had a chance to play a lot of games in Belgrade, I think until 6th February, and you are going to Alba Berlin.
Imamo I Mornar u baru.
Expect, I mean on Euro... Are you okay?
Yes.
I mean on EuroLeague. So can we expect the best of the Red Star in, let's say, coming days, because you had a lot of time for training here in Belgrade and there's not a traveling expect bar in Alba?
Yes, we don't have a lot of practices, don't think, because we have double week. We play, let's say, 2 days from now, Sunday, less than 48 hours, very demanding ABA League game against Dubai. Then we play double week. So you understand, there is no time to practice. But for sure, when you don't travel, you are more focused. We go, I don't like it, you don't like it, you, all of you, the journalists, but this is how we will go, one game at a time. I'm not thinking in the future, I'm not thinking 1 month, I'm not thinking February, I'm not thinking nothing. I'm thinking only now how we must play as best as we can against Dubai. This is my goal now.
Thank you.
And not EuroLeague, only Dubai now.
Ima li još pitanja?
Can we take on the game? Nikola Kalinic said a couple of days ago there are a lot of young fathers in the team and they cannot sleep. And because of that they are playing better in the away games, not in Belgrade. Is it half a joke, but Zvezda sometimes play with a lot of nervous in Belgrade and...
But you must understand this, when you play in front of 25,000 people, this is the reason, because the pressure is on you. When you are away, if you lose, it's an away game, but at home, you feel more pressure. But we must not think like that. I told to the players, we must enjoy this atmosphere, this help from the fans, and we must focus only in basketball. When you focus in basketball, you overcome all these second thoughts.
Ima li još pitanja da pustimo trenera da se oporavimo? Bio je i na infuziji.
Hvala puno.
2 dana.